have the Laura Lee Cat's Pajama palette. Oh my god, wrong palette. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Selena. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad that you are here. So today I have a review and tutorial on the Laura Lee Nudie Patootie palette. So I already did my brows, and I will be doing a tutorial in this video. So to start off, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the palette. I have not yet opened it. It came in the other day and I have been waiting to film for this. So when you get the palette, it comes in a box like this, and I've already opened that up. And I'm really nervous because I've seen a lot of videos where people are getting their palettes broken, and I'm hoping that my shadows didn't break. And here is what it looks like. It says Laura Lee. When you open it up, it has the card that you get with your palette. It just says Nudie Patootie with her picture on it. And on the back it has a picture of the palette with the shadows names. And it also has the description of each shadow on there. And then it says best results when used with glitter glue or a wet brush. So you get this when you get the palette. And here is the palette. I am so excited. I've been waiting all week for this. So I ordered my palette as soon as it was released, and it got here pretty quickly. So it comes with the tissue paper, and it also comes in bubble wrap. So that's really awesome. So definitely helps to ensure that your palette is protected. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's rose gold packaging, and it's got Laura Lee's new logo and Nudie Patootie. I'm so nervous. Alright, and here is the palette. It's like a smooth texture like the Lorac palettes, and then it's the Nudie Patootie is raised, like a silky kind of feeling. But that's what the palette looks like, as you guys have probably already seen a million times. And it is good. This is super cute. It comes with the screen protector for your shadows. And here is the palette. Super, super cute. First off the bat, I am in love with this mirror. It's very usable. The palette is extremely long, as you guys have probably seen comparisons in different videos. And the shadows are really, really pretty in my opinion. So I'm just going to just hold up like the Lorac Pro palette, which I always thought was pretty long. But when you put them side by side, that's how much longer the Laura Lee palette is. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with a tutorial, and then I will do my review and first impressions on the palette. Alright guys, so I already went ahead and primed my lids with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I'm going to go ahead and get this tutorial started. So, to set my primer, I'm going to take the shade, I guess I'm just going to do the shade Undressed, because the first color right here, Stark, is just it's got shimmer in it, so I don't want to use that. So I'm just going to take the next shade right there and just set my lids. And when I set this, I use my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. And I just apply that all over the lids. Alright, so let me look for my crease brush. Okay, so I'm going to take, sorry, there's so many matte shades in here. I'm going to take the shade right here called Stripped, the last shade, and I'm going to put that in my crease. Alright, and now to give it a little bit more depth, I'm going to take the shade Reveal right here, this matte shade right there, and I'm just going to apply that in my crease as well. Alright, now I'm going to take the shade Butt Naked right here, and I'm going to apply that towards my outer V. And into my crease a little bit, just to give the look a little bit more depth. Alright, now I'm just going to take the shade Bare, and I'm going to put this in my crease as well, just to blend everything out. I'm just taking my other blending brush and I am just blending these shadows. Alright, now for my lid shade, I'm going to take you know what, I think I kind of want to deepen this look up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and add the last color right here called Nakey Nakey. And I'm just going to make my crease just a little bit more darker. I was going to go for a little bit of a more natural, lighter look, but as I'm looking at the palette, I just want to see a deeper look. I feel like everyone's doing these like lighter, natural kind of looks, and I kind of want to see how this palette can also be used for a little bit more of a deeper, bolder look as well. So I'm going to take the shade Buff, and I'm just going to put this in my lids, on my lids, right here. Trying to avoid Jaybird because I feel like a lot of people are putting that on their lids. And it's a really pretty color though. This color, it's like not picking up. It looks like you have to go in pretty hard to get it to pick up. Alright, now for my inner corners, I am going to take the shade Uncover right here, and I'm going to put that in my inner corners. That's really pigmented. I'm going to just add some under my brow bone. Yeah, that's really pretty. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and finish my face makeup, and I will be right back for my final thoughts on the palette. Alright guys, so this is my finished look. I will zoom you guys in so you can see. Alright, so, yeah, this is my finished look, and now I will let you guys know my final thoughts on the palette. So, I was really excited for this palette because I do have the Cat's Pajamas palette, and I really do enjoy that palette. So in case you guys haven't seen, or if you don't have the Cat's Pajamas palette, this is the Cat's Pajamas palette, and I put this on like my top list of like the prettiest packaging, just for the glittery outside. Of course, everyone hates the inside, and I don't really mind like the roses on the inside, but the mirror is really crappy. I'm sorry for blinding you. With this palette, my final thoughts is that I think that this look that I did, I feel like I could have created this look with any other palette. I mean, I have so many palettes, and I don't know, like, it just, the colors look so much more boring in person. The shimmer shades, All Natural and Jaybird, these two shimmer ones are like the most exciting colors in the palette. I didn't get to play with those in this look. I used the shade Buff, and it was extremely hard to pick up on my brush. I used the shading brush by Raw Techniques, and I used that for all my shadows, and it was just really hard to pick up. And I'm not sure if that's going to be the same problem with the other two colors. I think it is though, because it's got like this, it's a different formula, and it's not like a normal shimmer shadow. It's like a pressed pigment, I guess it would be, which is really unique and really different. But I just wasn't like impressed with that. Like I had to dig my brush in just to get this color pay off. I was impressed with the shade Uncover right here, and I'm sure the other shimmers that aren't metallic are going to be fine. But I think like for my skin tone, these matte shades are just a little bit too light for my complexion. But I mean, I don't know, it's okay. I just wish that there was more shimmers. I'm more of a shimmer person, and I wish that there was also a matte white and some darker colors for your crease. I feel like more women of color can get more looks if it was a little bit darker. So yeah, I'd say that if you have a Laura Lee Los Angeles palette, the Cat's Pajama palette, that you don't need the Nudie Patootie palette. I mean, these colors in here, to me, are just so much prettier in my opinion. I just feel like the Nudie Patootie palette, just these two shades right here, is what makes the palette. I feel like everything else you can find in other neutral palettes. Now, if you are a neutral lover like I am, I mean, I would get it if you can afford it, or if you want to support Laura Lee. It's a great addition to the Cat's Pajamas palette. But if you're just looking for a one palette, I would not recommend this. I mean, I would go for the Lorac Pro palette or the Jaclyn Hill palette that, of course, has all these colors in it. And that's just my opinion. I'm not like downgrading the palette or anything. I will definitely be using it because I wear neutral colors every day for work, so this will probably be my go-to palette. But it's not my favorite palette, and I'm not super impressed. I'm kind of disappointed. So yeah, that is my opinion on the palette. If you guys would like to see me do more tutorials on this palette for you, I would be more than happy to. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys are not subscribed to my channel, it would mean so much to me if you can hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell. That way you don't miss out on any future videos of mine. Thank you all so much again for watching. Bye! Thank you guys so much again for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for future videos.